Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about one specific situation you will probably get into at some point if you play against Potemkin on higher floors. If you got no idea what his game plan looks like, you will definitely get a slightly better understanding after this video. It's not exactly guy specific, but I'm gonna use him as an example. So first of all, let me show you some footage. It's going to be rough, because for me it was actually the first time I played against Potemkin, who has more or less solid idea how to play the character. I was trying to get some answers on the fly, experiment a bit to see what's real, but yeah, let's just get into it. This is more or less how the worst situation looks like. Kai's in the corner, he gets a knockdown, and then Garuda impact time. Let me show you another one. Once again, this is what a winning condition for Potemkin looks like. Kai's in the corner, he doesn't have a burst, he constantly has to gas, and if you get yourself in a situation like this, well, I sincerely wish you the best of luck in the next round, because you're probably gonna need it to avoid another situation like this one. Okay, the rest is history. At this point you might have thoughts like, come on dude, just block. And you're not wrong fellas, but Potemkin Buster is there for a reason. Now let's take it into the lab, shall we? I've made a few simple recordings to test things out, and we're going to talk about each one of those briefly. Here is the situation. Kai gets a hard knockdown and Potemkin goes for GI. What does it mean exactly? Well, the first thing is, there is nothing we can do before GI actually lands, because it's a meaty. Except reversals, but that's for later. The safest option we have in this situation is block. We don't try to outmash it, we don't try to jump, it's not gonna work, period. Faultless defense is a pretty good option, because chip damage from GI is actually nasty. Now, after GI is blocked, this is where we have to make a decision. Let's take a look at the numbers real quick. GI is plus 19 on block, 2D has 13 frames of startup, so if Pot decides to go for it, there is absolutely nothing we can do about it. That means if we try to jump, this is what's gonna happen. We get another knockdown. And you've already seen what it looks like in a real match. It's not pretty. We can block 2D. But then of course this might happen instead. But this we can backdash or jump. So this is the whole situation in a nutshell, gentlemen. It's a coin flip. You can jump to avoid command grab, but if Potemkin goes for 2D, you get another knockdown, rinse and repeat. If you decide to block and Potemkin goes for the grab, well, you kinda get out of this situation, but you lose approximately 50% of your health bar, so yeah, pick your poison. Now let's talk about DPs. If it's close enough, you can actually go for DP. The problem is, pot players are not stupid, and they know this. All they need is just a little bit of space. It's worth mentioning that YRC is probably not gonna help you here. Take a look at the inputs, I was mashing RC non-stop. What I do think is a solid option is reversal super. Alright, so to wrap things up, if you get a hard knockdown and GI's coming, block, ideally FD, don't mash, don't jump, because what's most likely is gonna happen is command grab or another knockdown. When you block GI, you're gonna make a decision if you continue to block or backdash. There's no general answer to this situation, because this is Pot's winning condition, it's a very strong situation for him. Going back to footage examples, here is what a semi-decent response might look like. But of course we'll have to remember, don't jump too much.